Albert, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
You have
What's set up there?
explain what's going on with this laughter competition.
Yeah. The first ever Canadian Laughing Championship is taking place in Toronto, actually in about 3 weeks, and we're trying to get representation from every possible community. And somebody pointed out that some of the best laughers ever, of course, are people who are stoned, because they are extremely good at laughing. And we thought, why not have a stoner laughter competition, and that the winner would enter the Canadian Laughing Championships. That's what we're talking about.
Well, we have our apparently we have a contestant for you.
Is that right? Right there? Is there somebody right there?
He's right here.
Come laugh into the microphone.
How does he have to laugh? Do you provide?
I need something to laugh at.
Do you
Well,
provide?
We'll tickle you. Someone get up and tickle that man.
Well,
Like, I can ask him, like, can you do
you're
a
bigger than
diabolical?
me, but I will hit you.
Try a diabolical.
Okay, Albert, how do you make people laugh?
It's actually pretty easy. You just actually, this is this trick. It's in your genetics. If you make the sound ha ha ha, but with lots of air, I guarantee you will laugh. So you breathe in and you go ha 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 ha, like that, you'll laugh.
No. I work all the comedy shows here because of my laugh. They won't let me work any other frickin' day.
Well, try the laughter joke. To be nice, try it.
Wasn't Rita here? What? Ha ha ha. No, breathe in the hash while you're doing it. Like, ha ha ha. What? No. Nuh-uh.
Knock, knock.
Say no
Your
again.
explanation's fucking funny.
More air. See, there you go. Now you're getting it.
There you
Keep going,
go.
Brady. Come on, Brady. If you're going to compete, you got to do this. How do people compete in laughter?
Do they get their taints tickled?
Partly it's because there's a trend now towards like laughter exercise, like laughter yoga and laughter size and all these exercise techniques. And they're funnier even when they're competitive, and that some people are really good at it, but really anybody can do it. And now the first laughing championship started in Quebec, and now it's spread to 12 countries. I just got back from the Slovenian laughing championship.
Okay. Hold on a second. Now, sometimes when I laugh, I've pulled muscles and stuff. Have anybody ever been injured during these competitions?
Yeah, people have fallen down because laughing can actually produce a state called laughter paralysis, where you're paralyzed and you fall down. But some people complain about sore muscles, but nobody's died. Or you can laugh yourself to death, but it hasn't happened yet.
That's going to be the next thing Red Bull sponsors.
Yeah.
This sounds dangerous.
We're going to pitch it to Red Bull. Thank you.
Is it dangerous?
It sounds
No, but
very
it is
dangerous.
intense. I've done it. I've actually worked with Olympic athletes, and they're like, geez, this is tough. They're like, this is hard compared to like running in the Olympics. Because laughing is really like exertion. It exerts you to laugh. It's tough.
So we're going to send our best laughter, Sean Brady. You've heard him around here. He's still laughing.
Well, actually, what we're thinking of doing maybe is that in a couple Saturdays, we would actually have a laughing contest at Vapor Central in the style, because it has a special format. You got to go through a bunch of laughs until you really lose it. And then one person will emerge like the champion, or maybe two. That person gets invited to the Canadian Laughing Championship, and they will represent, I guess, the stoner community.
So you want us to do a prelim first?
Yeah, this would be the qualifying match.
Do you think laughter contests were invented by stoners?
Yeah, probably. It's sort of like a stoned idea when you think about it.
Who can, like, you're sitting around your joint circle and you're
I like Goodwin's laugh too. Can we enter Goodwin's laugh?
I think we should enter Goodwin's laugh.
I like Goodwin's
Yeah.
laugh.
He's got a good laugh.
It's hard to earn.
So what do you think, Goodwin? Would you come out for laughter competition?
I've talked with Albert about this idea a few times, and I've been open to having it here. Although I did feel, I wonder how, like you said, it has
No,
to be
you participate.
it has to be structured, and we already do structured shows, and it is very difficult to accomplish, but it's not impossible.
No, we want you to participate. You have to enter your laugh.
No, but also just about the tournament idea in general, or having an event. It sounds like an interesting
Saturday
idea.
afternoon, man.
I wonder how a room of 100 stoners would deal with a laughing competition.
I think that's a good point, because I think people are worried it can go wrong, because one of the things that happens if people laugh like really unnaturally, it can sound like jeering. But the way it's sort of set up is that the whole group gets warmed up in a way. There's a technique that you can warm everybody up so that people are in a fun state. They're not like forcing it too much. There's a little bit of forcing it, but that's how you get going.
We don't really laugh for comedians, though. So I'm a little bit worried.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I don't know, like stoners, sometimes it takes us a really long time to laugh, like when comedians are here.
You mean like somebody tells a joke and there's like a 8-second delay and then everybody laughs?
Or we just like nod and we agree, like, oh yeah. But we don't really laugh.
True.
No, there's a lot, except for Brady. Brady laughs.
What I think is interesting is that stoners have like a particular stoners laugh. You know, there's like the kind of like particular stoner laughs.
I don't know, Brady just sounds like a hyena. Happy hyena.
That's the particular stoner laugh high.
But I think the point Tamara was trying to make was that a lot of comics think that stoners are easy laughs. Like Woody Allen joked that stoners are easy laughs to get. But lots of professional comics come onto our stage and are very shooken by our audience, because you actually have to work really hard to get our audience to laugh. They normally keep it inside when they're this stoned.
Right.
Maybe they need to be taught to let it out.
But with someone, we could try it.
Maybe gotta let it out.
People often, but in my line of business, people mix up what I do with comedy. It's actually completely different from comedy, because comedy is actually a different form of laughter. It's extremely usually intellectual. You got to figure out what's funny first, then you laugh. This is pure ribald laughter. This is it's a physical thing.
That's right.
It's an exercise basically, and it's more like a sport than it is a intellectual activity. Wow, that's a big. I like that.
Yeah, we're having fun tonight.
Yeah, you guys are.
You did a documentary on this topic, and you've become very embraced by it. Why have you become? Why have you embraced laughter? And it seems weird to ask someone, why have you embraced laughter?
Yeah, no, but that's a very good question. I think it's because when I did the documentary, I realized that laughter actually was profoundly misunderstood. I think laughter is seen as sort of a trivial kind of add-on behavior, but the actual science and the history would suggest that almost all human communication comes from laughter. But not only that, all fun emanates from laughter. They think that basically before mammals could laugh, we would fight and just stare at stuff. But when we started to laugh, we learned how to play, have fun, and everything. Some people think that laughter is the greatest revolution that ever happened on this planet. So that's why I think it's a big deal. Plus, it has all these positive health effects. Strengthens your immune system. It's good for your heart. It's a natural antidepressant. If you laugh a lot, you'll never be depressed. So we need a world with more laughter. That's right. That's why I've embraced it. But that's a good perceptive comment.
So you just said that we need a world of more laughter. Do you think we don't laugh enough?
Yes, there's an interesting explanation for that. People think conventionally that the opposite of laughter is crying, but it's actually not true. The opposite of laughter is stress. When people are highly stressed, they can't laugh. It actually their small blood vessels tighten, and it's very difficult for them to have fun and laugh. And so laughter and stress are more opposites. And our world is very stressed, as you know. You just got to look out on Yonge Street, and you'll see people are pretty stressed and uptight. So that's why you need more laughter, because you got to fight the stress. You guys are fighting stress, I see.
Well, we don't have any stress, but we're killing the. But I do find that when I laugh with my friends, you know, like not even practical jokes, but just like good time laughing, I find that it opens up muscles and more oxygen gets into my. I find that those days when I'm hanging out with the friends where I laugh the most, I look forward to spending more time with. Is that stuff that you find?
Yeah, well, there's even science to explain that, which is that when you laugh, you always exhale when you laugh, and when you exhale strongly, you actually turn on your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the calming nervous system. So if you laugh like really loud with your friends for an hour, you're going to feel really relaxed, and you're going to have a good night's sleep. So it really serves a very specific purpose, and it can turn a mood around very quickly. That's the interesting thing. If you're having a really bad day, for example, you're very stressed, you meet your friends at Vapor Central or somewhere, and you have a good laugh, it can turn your whole day around because you'll be in a completely different state after that.
Excellent. That's so. How many of these different contests around the world have you been to?
Okay, it's funny. Well, the first one was in Montreal. Second one was in Japan, then France, then the Czech Republic, Austria, Slovenia, the UK, San Diego, and now Toronto. This is the next one, Toronto.
This
November
is
10th.
November 10th in Toronto. So you've sort of traveled around a bit. Well, I mean, like, you built the documentary on this. Did you think that you would get that involved in the world of laughter?
No, I didn't. It wasn't really my plan, but I really saw that it was like a subject that's far deeper than first appears appears, and yeah, no, I was surprised. I do public speaking on it. I do demonstrations of laughter, which really sounds idiotic, I know, but you really can demonstrate certain weird aspects of laughter to people's amazement.
Do children, like, especially when they're like 2-3-year-olds that have that wide-eyed, you know, do they have a better laugh? Do they laugh more? Are there studies on that?
Yeah, well, there's a very interesting. You're asking really good questions.
Thank you.
There's a study on that which says that there's a difference between adults laugh passively and essentially toddlers or young kids laugh aggressively. So, for example, adults wait to hear something funny and then they laugh. So somebody tells a joke and then they laugh. They have to wait. Toddlers will just go around, you know, in their rooms or in their play areas, and they'll just laugh at stuff. They'll go like, oh, look, there's a ball. They just laugh at everything. They're kind of like stoners in a way, and they just laugh at stuff as they go. And what that does is it actually changes their experience, because instead of waiting for things to be funny or responding because things are funny, they're actually making their world funny by laughing. That's the theory.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
one of the theories about what's wrong with modern society in terms of laughter is as we get older, particularly, laughter becomes an intellectual activity. We need to hear smart jokes or satire or comedy, and then we'll laugh. But actually, by nature, laughter is really about playful behavior, horsing around, having fun, and it really should come easily. You shouldn't have to wait, you know, to rent a particularly funny, expensive movie at the DVD store or whatever. It should just be, you know, you should be laughing every day for a couple hours if you could. That would be a healthy life.
Really?
Yeah. That's the issue, is that once you learn about laughter, you realize, shit, I should be doing this way more. Because it always makes you feel good.
So that's why why
there's laughter clubs.
Is that like how we lost touch with that? Like laughing?
Yeah, well, the theory is that probably, I wouldn't say like the Middle Ages were probably a serious time, but if you visit Aboriginal people, which I have, like by that I mean I spent time in Africa or Native Americans, for example, I would say those people laugh more than white people. White people on average are pretty serious. Europeans, let's say. Europeans are a serious bunch. You go to Africa and people laugh a lot. They're living in shacks, but they're laughing a lot. And that's because they're less serious than we are. We're kind of a serious bunch of people.
It's true. So, I'd like to thank you for calling in today.
Oh, my pleasure.
and talking to us about laughter. I mean, I think it's a fascinating topic when you think about it, that something that reduces our stress, it calms us, it brings oxygen deeply into our muscles, and yet for some reason we don't do enough of it.
The other thing that's intriguing is it's actually one of the few human universals. Language is not universal. Language is different. Humor is different from culture to culture, but people laugh in exactly the same way in every country on this planet. And regardless of civilization, they all make the same sounds and they use the same code. And it was denied for a while. People used to think, no, that actually laughter is different culture to culture to justify racism to a certain extent. And now science is really quite undeniable. It's universal and it's the same everywhere.
Fascinating. It's a form of communication unto itself, then.
Yeah, that's the theory. It's a language in itself, an original language of play and fun.
Well, when is... can we come out and just watch the competition?
Yeah, well, I think the tentative plan is, I think maybe like a competition at Vapor Central on Saturday, November 2nd, and then whoever wins that automatically gets invited to the big contest, which is November 10th.
Right.
And so, so
Yep.
I think either way it'll be strange or surreal.
But do they have spectators at this type of competition?
Oh yeah, the Slovenian one they had 400 people. The Montreal one 300 people. They usually have I think what people misunderstand is they think that it's just some guy goes up and stands on stage and goes like starts laughing. It's actually the way you win. It's judged by contagiousness. So you got to get the audience laughing. So it's really a lot of fun to be in the audience because you laugh. If there's good performers, you're going to laugh a lot. And the performers are trying to get you to laugh by laughing.
That's what I was more kind of curious about. So, like, I can go, I wanted to just go and spectate, really.
Yeah, you can do that. You would have a good time, I assume.
Because I wanted to spectate what this was all about on the 10th, and that's why I had John. You're like, hey, do you want to send someone? I'm like, man, we could probably do that. But, no, so we can all just attend and try and laugh along, and whoever who can break the room up into total laughter, basically
Wins.
Wins.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works.
Have you seen, just whole rooms break into laughter, and, how long does it last?
Yeah, I've seen whole rooms break into laughter. Sometimes it lasts pretty long, but I'd say that, 15, 20 seconds maybe. But yeah, people laugh a lot. Sometimes there's awkward moments too. But yeah, it's never not worked. That's the interesting thing. Sometimes I've thought going into it, everyone looks real serious, and then it works. It's weird how it is.
Interesting.
Sounds like a weird orgy. Has all the components.
Kidwin has finally had an opportunity to use his laugh track.
That was a weird one called maniacal.
Maniacal?
Yeah, maniacal laughter.
Kidwin's got 400 laugh tracks back there.
See, one of the competitions is who's got the best diabolical or maniacal laugh.
That one's so ridiculous.
I could go for that one. Well, thank you, good sir, for calling in and explaining laugh competitions.
My pleasure. It's good to see the show. I didn't realize what a kind of interesting show you got. It's quite amazing.
Well, we just, before we had WWE wrestler Val Venus, and we had Damien from the Fucked Up just sort of jumped on the couch, and he's like, I gotta go. I gotta be on stage.
Gotta go rock out.
Oh, it's really a fresh idea, actually, what you got going on.
Wait, no, he's coming back.
That's called the stage invasion in hardcore,
In
Where you just
hardcore.
bum rush the stage, grab the mic, and bust into the song. So
Okay.
I had to do a stage invasion. It was Val.
You're still doing it.
I know. I tell you, I gotta leave. Damn it.
And the laugh.
Just know Iggy Pop moves up here.
Yeah. Spooky Ruben is expecting you. Some guy, Spooky Ruben's just like, who the fuck's Damien from the Fucked Up? Thanks for calling in, Albert. We really enjoy speaking to you.
Likewise. Thank you, man.
I'll explain who you are quickly afterwards, I guess.
All right, no problem.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Yep. I first met Albert Nerenberg. What Goodwin lived in about 2005. We met Albert Nerenberg, and
Stop it. It's ridiculous.
Goodwin, are you going to go compete in this competition or what?
You should. With those laugh tracks.
I'll play laugh tracks.
What happens if
Cheating.
it doesn't work? I think the natural laugh works best. Mark's got a good laugh too. I've heard his laugh like when I went camping once.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck that guy one night. He's just laughing up a storm.
Roman candles.
He's the happiest guy when he's out camping, doing the things with the people. Look at him over there.
Do you know the location of this?
It's on my Facebook, so we'll post it up later.
Is it? It's a Canadian championship.
The one in November 10th, and then that person goes on to the Canadian Championships. Well,
So it must be regional then, if you go on to the Canadian one.
I
It's
don't
like
know.
Ontario.
I saw one on the website that said it was in San Diego.
I don't know.
Oh, that's far.
Like that, some people can't cross the border.
Well, let's worry about that when they get there. Be like the Karate Kid movie or something.
Knock them over with laughter.
Knock them over with the laughter. Stage invasion, Val Venus.
It's at the Great Hall.
At the Great Hall.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Where's the...
That's on the 10th. And,
I appreciate that.
yeah.
Thank you.
That's going to be fun, man. I kind of want to go.
I think it'll be fun. I was at the one in San Diego.
Oh, really?
Do you have a good laugh?
I am the official 12th best laugher in America.
What?
That's
Whatever that
amazing.
means, the official.
That's crazy.
Do you have a card for that?
Can you just cue it up or like...
No, it's just
Gotta
a
work
fun.
it up.
It's just a fun thing, you know.
We're all going to have fun doing it?
Doing what?
I'd like to go.
It's good, man. It's good.
Sounds
It's
good.
good. It's good. It's good.
You just in the audience and you didn't know that we were talking about the laughter or what?
No, I knew. Actually, I was on the computer earlier with Albert, and he was telling me.
Oh, okay.
So, and I think that's when, we were creating some posters and stuff like that. You know, we got some cool images of like Bob Marley laughing, and like we could actually pull up some cool images if you want to see them.
I don't know.
I want to see some. There's some cool images we got going.
I'm not sure if Albert's still on the line, though.
Or like a video. Y'all want to see? Can we throw in a video?
Goodwin, do we have... Yeah, we can show a video.
Yeah.
Is it on Google or YouTube or...
On YouTube.
Yeah, we can definitely just go to the DJ in the corner. He'll pull it up for us. Yeah, DJ Goodwin, drop us a YouTube.
Wow.
I want to see a laughter video.
And the world comes around.
Bob Marley definitely had a good laugh.
Yeah.
12th best laughter.
Have you seen that guy in, I think it's Jamaica, and he's sitting outside of a... Yeah, you know, what is his name? He's sitting outside of a museum and he gives tours. He's just like, he's so laughing all the time. Do you guys remember his name? Oh, no, we should watch that. That's good shit.
Goodwin
though.
laughing.
It is. He gives tours from this museum and he just tells jokes and he's just hilarious. Listen, I have been higher than this and you have nothing. You don't know anything about me. Except for them fucking up my sentences. God damn it.
Wow, we had Val Venus, we had Albert, the 12th best laughter guy in North America. I feel honored. I wonder who number one is.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'll find out.
we should try and interview number
We should
one.
go.
You know, if number one was a single lady. Well, think about it. If her laugh was that good, being around
What if she
her,
laughed during sex?
I'd be into that. If she wore clown
If she's
makeup.
like the best laugher ever.
Oh.
I think that was practice.
If it was a chick, I'd totally be in. She was laughing during sex, I'd be into it. I'd be laughing along with her.
Excellent.
Plus, I'd be sucking in air, so I'd be able to go longer.